Good morning. We always hope to add a little fun to your day, but boy, we're guaranteed this morning because we're kicking things off with Tish Gailmard from Reflection Writing, and she has brought with her Winnie, one of our favorites.
She is a favorite for
Tell
sure.
us what kind of owl she is.
So she's a barn owl, like the barn on a farm, and this bird is actually under management concern in Tennessee. Their numbers are low because we're tearing down our barns and tearing down old buildings, and they do like structures to live in. They will live in a tree, but they prefer a structure.
So it's good that you brought her because she is such an educational bird for us to talk about, and part of what we're focusing on this morning is the education/fun that you provide. So for summer camps right around the corner, y'all remarkably still have some openings.
We do. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, our camp fills up fast because everybody wants to be outside and everybody wants to be playing in the woods, playing in the water, looking at trees, learning about animals, up close adventures with animals, canoeing. There's just so many awesome things our kids do.
You know, you say that everyone wants to do that, and yet the sad truth is there are an awful lot of kids who haven't ever experienced it. They must feel like they're stepping into a whole new world.
They do.
When they come to you.
And we have those children. And some of them are a little trepidatious the first day or two.
Really?
And then they are like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest place ever.
They get to be kids.
They get to be kids. Get rid of the iPads. Get rid of all the drama and the issues. Play in the woods. It rejuvenates you, and as a child, that's what you should be doing.
I think what you often hear too is adults will say, I wish they had camp for adults. Well, in a way y'all do, because you've been doing these campfires, right?
Yeah, we have these really cool campfire concerts, and we do 4 in the fall and 4 in the spring. We have 2 left, and it's really a magical evening on the property. The sun is setting, we have a local band, we have local beer, sometimes we have a food truck. Bring your dogs on a leash, bring your camping chair, and plop down in our backyard. It's just wonderful.
So many people discovered you during COVID.
Yep.
Because you were obviously outdoors and safe to go and enjoy. Now, with the cost of everything being sky high, you're a very cheap, let's go out and have a good day together day.
Hugely affordable. You know, we dropped our taking money at the door. We are now a donation-based model. So if you're not a member and you want to come visit us, we ask for a $10 donation. If you can do it, great. If you can't, come on. We want to be the place where everyone can go. And you know, we saw an 800% growth rate during COVID.
Wow.
It's pretty astounding.
That's crazy.
And our numbers are still high because people are finally realizing nature does heal.
Yeah.
And nature is where you need to be.
Well, so in all ways there is something happening in nature that draws the collective focus. You know, the eclipse not long ago, the whole country was watching. Now all the buzz, pardon the pun, is on the cicadas.
Yep.
And boy, do you have them.
Oh my gosh. Wednesday on the property, it literally was deafening. If I was on the phone with someone outside, they're like, what is that noise? It's cicadas. It's like a million cicadas. And you can see their exoskeletons that they've shed. You can see live ones. You can see holes in the ground where they've emerged.
Are they flying around?
Not really. They're mostly just walking and moving on the shrubbery.
Does it ever look like a shadow moving around or anything because there are so many?
No, what I see the most of are the exoskeletons. And in some places, you're just crunching as you walk.
Wow.
And our vulture has been snacking on these cicadas, and he's gorging himself.
Well, I did want to ask you what that does to the other animals in your care, because it's different for them too. That noise.
It is. The noise is a natural noise for them, but there's a lot of free food in the enclosures. The wolves have been eating cicadas, so it's a treat for them because they're not that many all the time.
Yeah.
And they are taking advantage of it, and we've noticed some of our bird weights
are going
increasing considerably, and we're thinking, they're eating cicadas.
A diet is coming for them.
Yeah, and we have to be really careful with that. You know, we have to watch their weights very closely.
Really?
Yeah, they get weighed every day.
How much does she weigh?
She comes in at, let's see, about 450 grams. We weigh in grams.
How do we even, what does that translate
So that's
into?
Maybe, I'm going to guess,
half an ounce or half a pound?
About 10 ounces, roughly.
Okay.
Roughly.
So when you look at her,
yeah,
she looks so much bigger than that, but she's total fluff. I've watched you before put your head on her head, her hand on her head.
I'll stick my finger in her feathers.
Look how far down it goes.
And it goes down, way down. Now, I'm just now touching her neck.
Wow, look at that.
That's a lot of feathers. A lot of feathers.
So is that intended to be an insulator for her?
It actually is an insulator in the winter, and it's air conditioning in the summer. Just like your dog's coat at home.
Don't always shave them. And then her ears are hidden, right?
Yes, her ears are hidden. Owl ears are asymmetrical. Not all species of owl, but the majority of them. Hers are asymmetrical. So she has one about right in here. And then she has one, I don't know if you can see or not, she has one just below the eye on the other side.
You know what I love about her? There's so many things I love about her. The animals adore Tish. They know her. But sometimes when she brings these birds, even Tish has to be kind of careful. She just nips at you.
She's just saying, you got any food? You got any food? I'm a little hungry.
And the concave shape of her head, that's to help her hearing?
Yeah, so if you look at her face, she's got a heart-shaped facial disc, and that is acting like a satellite dish to bring sound into her ears. Not unlike if you can't hear someone, you might cup your ear. Same concept.
Okay.
It helps grab the airwaves and the sound waves and then channel it into the ear.
Well, if you have a child age what, first grade?
5 through 14.
Then sign them up while there is time at reflectionwriting.org. The camps begin in 1st of June, run until the first part of August. Hopefully you can find a week that is good for your child or children, and they will come home with stories to tell and laundry for you to do.
That's right, because they're going to be dirty having fun.
Like kids.
Begin a career with the Local 3 team as a full-time master control operator. Your critical role ensures people see the quality programming they expect from Local 3. To apply, email bmaletich@local3news.com.
Welcome to the